I've overcame a lot of demons in the past. I used to pop 5 Xanax a day. I used to smoke weed every single day. I used to drink alcohol every single day. I literally was extremely insecure. I watched porn every single day. And I started doing all of these things really when I was around 14 years old. This is when I first decided to smoke weed. And like everybody says, it's a gateway drug. Well, it kind of was, because a few weeks later, I started doing Xanax, and that was my kryptonite. I was really addicted to Xanax all the way up until the age of, I'd say, 16. I don't watch porn anymore. I don't do Xans anymore. I don't smoke weed anymore. And I've overcame a lot of these demons. There's one demon that I have not yet to slay, and I feel God is calling me to finally approach this demon. And this last vice truly is alcohol. Alcohol ruins my consistency. It ruins my motivation, and it ruins my discipline. And I feel like a part of it, the reason why it's quite difficult for me to actually put it down completely, because I feel that's what God is truly calling me to do, is because it's very easily accessible and it's very socially acceptable. That's just the truth. I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. That's why I wanted to make this video. So we're gonna talk about it. So I'm 25 now. Now, when I was younger, I truly just had no sense of discipline. I was very easily influenced, and I literally let my external world and all of the environments that I would surround myself around just control every action that I would do. I was always at the functions. I was always going out doing drugs. I was always out doing stupid shit. Okay, I'm not gonna be proud of what I'm about to tell you, but when I would do these drugs and we would get fucked up, I would go out, rob cars. I would go out, and just be a complete degenerate. I would destroy myself while also destroying things around me, and I thought that was fun. And truth be told, this is completely evil. Like, I'm not proud to say this, but I really had demons that I was facing every single day in the past. And that's why I look at these drugs, the alcohol, as a demon, because it essentially takes you away from the version of yourself that you're actually supposed to be, right? Now with me being 25, like I've mentioned, I had overcome a lot of these demons, but God is calling me to make this video to tell you I need to stop drinking alcohol. I know for now, I'm at a phase in my life where it needs to be put down. I won't grow. And we all know deep down in our hearts that if we just stop drinking alcohol, our lives would be a lot better, because we understand that it ruins our ambition, it ruins our motivation, and it ruins our discipline. When you drink alcohol, what is literally happening is you are taking tomorrow. You're taking tomorrow's discipline, tomorrow's motivation, tomorrow's ambition, and you're literally taking it from the future and throwing it at yourself in the present moment. You're surging your brain with all of this dopamine. That's why you wake up the next day low energy, low ambition, no motivation, and no discipline to strive towards your goals. And I'm tired of the cycle. I'm truly tired of the cycle. I don't drink every day like I used to. I'm not gonna identify myself while being an alcoholic, but I'm gonna say it's a problem that I need to solve. And again, I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. So whoever is watching this video, if you feel the exact same way, hey, I just wanted to tell you, dude, you're not alone. You're not alone. And if you feel like you're called to actually put this substance down, this drug down because it's a drug, then you're literally meant for something bigger than what the average person is. Because the average person drinks alcohol. And to really give you an example of how destructive alcohol truly is, cocaine kills 100,000 people a year. Alcohol kills 2.6 million people die every year from alcohol. So that just goes to show you how destructive this extremely socially acceptable substance is. I'm not making this video to, cruel alcohol and hate alcohol, but me personally, I understand that God is calling me to do something bigger, so I have to put it down. But it's not easy, bro. It's hard, to be real with you. It really is, because I need you to understand that all of my life, I've done drugs. I've drank alcohol since I was 14 years old, bro. I started working out when I was 16 and started to take it serious when I was 19. I started drinking and doing drugs when I was 14 years old. This vice is not easy for me to break because it's wired into my brain. It's a habit that I have. And in order to break habits, you need to build new ones. I'm a coach. I help men become the best versions of themselves physically and mentally. And I understand how habits work, but there's a difference between understanding something and actually fucking doing something. And this is the line that people think, oh, because they understand how to do something, everything's okay. No, you clearly don't understand shit. And let me humble myself, because I don't understand shit. This has been the biggest vice all of my life. Alcohol. And the biggest problem with me is I'm an extremely disciplined individual now while drinking frequently throughout the week. I'm still able to maintain a physique like this. I'm still able to maintain a business and help men physically get results like this. I'm still able to be disciplined and do what I need to do regardless of how I feel. And that's the problem, because when I drink alcohol, I cannot grow. I feel average. God is not calling me or you to be average. He's calling us to be savage. Alcohol is literally keeping you at a standstill, bro. If you feel like everything that I'm saying right now, brother, is resonating with you, well, you have to understand that you are not alone. And you have to understand and really be real with yourself and humble yourself a little bit. Because, bro, I'm tired of pretending like this is okay in my life when it's not. I know deep down in my heart, because I've been talking to God recently, quite frequently, that I need to put the substance down, because he's calling me for a higher power. He's calling me for a higher purpose. It's not in alignment with the version of myself that God is calling me to be. And brother, one of the things that I truly want you to know is this video is probably one of the most difficult videos I ever made, because I'm being extremely vulnerable. Because I really have been struggling with putting alcohol down, bro. I have to humble myself and be real. I have. Because there's a bar literally right next to my house. All of the people that I hang out with drink. My family drinks. Everybody around me drinks alcohol. It's so environmentally acceptable in my life. And I let that happen, though. I let that happen to me. Because I'm working on building the mental resilience and the strength to just say no. I'm still doing it. And I wanted to do this to essentially help you understand that we all struggle with the vice. Everybody has their own vice behind closed doors. Okay? And I understand that this video, a few years from now, a few months from now, can be my greatest testimonial. Because I know with my strength and God's strength, I could overcome this vice. And another thing too, you know, people are probably going to comment on this video and be like, bro, one beer isn't going to kill you. Well, that's quite silly in my mind, because I'm not a moderated person. Moderation, if you were to think about it in terms, means average, right? You're going to drink a little bit. We're only going to do a little bit of it. Bro, I'm an all in or nothing person. If I'm going to drink, I'm going to have 20 of them. If I'm going to work out, I'm going to do full body workouts 7 days a week. If I'm going to lock in on myself, I am truly going to actually dial in and lock in on myself. I don't know what moderation is, and it does not work for me. Again, I'm an all in or nothing type of person. And if you're like that, that's a gift, but it's quite difficult when you're struggling with vices, because since you're an all in or nothing type of person, you're going to give all of your energy into that specific vice and it will destroy you. And alcohol, bro, to humble myself, yeah, it has been destroying me. It's been destroying my purpose. It's been destroying my consistency. It's been destroying my mindset, my confidence, my ambition, my motivation, my discipline. So again, let me humble myself, because this is exactly why I'm making this video, because it's a testimony. I'm gonna fight this demon because I understand that alcohol is holding me back, and I understand that God is telling me to put it down. And to finalize this whole entire video, essentially, the decision that I must make is to stay sober today from alcohol. Any other substance is easy. I don't need a vape. I don't need any of that other shit. I don't really do that shit unless I drink alcohol. Alcohol for me is a gateway drug to other bullshit. And it's for everybody too. I'm making this video to be very humble with myself and you. Let's be real. Okay? Whenever we drink, we do other stupid shit. Okay? So I need to put it down. I know I could put it down through my strength, through God's strength, and so can you. If you feel like God is calling you to put it down, I've overcame pills, I've overcame porn, I've overcame weed, I've overcame so many vices, and I know I can put the alcohol down. Through God's strength, through His strength and glory, through my strength, through my discipline, through my consistency that God gifted me, and so can you. I promise you. Let's do this shit together, bro. And I'm so happy to, be able to make this video, because I understand that this is gonna at least hit one person, and I know it's gonna resonate, bro. Peace out.